Yet, to think that someone... Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not...
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which...
Oh! Paimon knows! And here's a broken vase!
Oh, her clothes are here.
Right! Ugh. What is this place?
It seems someone could fit.
Alone, perhaps. But
But there are no other ways in or... Oh! You're right! Let Paimon ride... Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trip.
Whatever it is. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yeah. Well, we've ascertained. Let's find a place to sort out.
apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the guards have checked the...
So the tunnels become like a
No one...
In other words, the charge...
charges?
That's right. This is how a trial... That's right. This is how the statements from both sides. To put it simply,
This also precludes any kind of...
once both sides have been... Then, finally.
Huh?
In practice, there is... Yes, because we've chosen to...
They're concerned that we might... And even if that were not so...
I'm ready to break out at...
Whoa! There's no need for that!
Of course. I just hope you don't mind.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding! Just kidding! Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, mademoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the
I have eggs, sugar, and almond...
Good work, you.
These three are quite the... And Paimon thought it smelled good. Well, from the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you... But you ended up doing the...
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouragement.
Paimon...
Oh, don't underestimate beating. Anyway, give these a try.
Only...
Well, eating.
Tea is ready to be served. No need for
All right then. However, we can have magician twins.
Exactly! Why would
The flower vase and resulting in the shattering of perhaps the criminal.
Paimon thinks that makes...
True, but
Huh. Could Halsey have...
that's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had
Were we not thorough enough from the sound of things? Your macarons are What?
Please don't worry about it. At my...
No, besides, Paimon knows that if she... Wait! Even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons...
All right, Malus, set up the stove again.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3
Exactly! We don't want to try...
As you wish, there was...
And I have the egg sugar.
What?
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know what we're... It would be awkward if...
Alright, thanks for your help!
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Alright, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna... What do we do? The whole good plan.
Just relax. Even if everyone else... Besides,
Thanks, Navia.
best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your...
To be honest,
No, no.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? That was to be expected. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terrible.
Since both parties are present, firstly, in order...
Yes, of course. I will...
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once...
Yes, that's correct.
In that case,
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly... There is no way.
That is simply your hype.
Oh,
The roaring countdown of...
and you didn't...
No,
I see.
Huh?
hey,
Yeah, I'm sure he could.
I was right by the box.
look at those scales.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my found... Tell me, aren't you...
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just...
That's irrelevant. Our identity...
Indeed. Then perhaps your first priority is to prove... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the... good thing I made all those preparations.
Hey, Linny!
Order! Order! First, when the thud was heard, are these claims true? Please answer my
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is...
Is that really necessary?
The defendant deceived.
Order! Your request is reasonable.
So, in that case, my
Well, this is awkward. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We based our entire... Not to set the wrong tone or anything.
I'm very sorry. I know you've clashed with the Vatuis, but our organization is...
Right now, we want to save.
That's right. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, that's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about Right. You met a Fatus, but still, I'm...
Sorry. Please.
Well, you both say it right. Let's...
Of course. We've been trying to find out how during our investigation from that moment on...
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. So, after jumping into the...
That air vent was created during the...
Well, no, which should have been impossible. That voice seemed to recognize. On the way back, After that, the homicide...
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the...
Because of that prophecy...
That's the only way we...
So, it was never my wish to... But, like I said earlier...
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the skin... If we want to refute the Hydra... Huh?
Both parties have... When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may...
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective. As the countdown began, when the flatbed truck, he did not realize that finally, he used the vase at this time. So Linny proceeded afterward. And there you have it.
Does the defendant's side have any...
The key to refuting According to Lynn... Linny went to the... Linny did...
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to... When the countdown started, but he immediately used it. Once he reached that area, the crime scene had... Finally, he reached...
other words, you believe...
That's right!
My...
If that's the case, assuming that what...
Oh.
That's... well... Of course... You're saying that he wasn't?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? That's right! This means that the same clue you...
To think you'd use such well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The deceased's name is Halsey is the missing person. Could there have been a third? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Huh? That can't be right.
Oh!
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be No one entered or left the opera house through its end. The deceased's name is Cowell. Halsey's clothing was... The sound we heard may have come from a... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that. Linny was not in the tunnel at... Linny was not in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from a clap. The deceased's name is Cowell. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. No one entered or left the... No one entered or left the... The sound we heard may have... It would have been tough for both people. The deceased's name is Cowell. Linny was not in the tunnel. Halsey's clothing was in... Linny was not in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both people. No one entered or left.
What's wrong, Traveler?
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick is...
If only we knew...
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel... And it's not like this is a magic trick where you...
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have... The deceased's name is Cowell. The vase was not broken.
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped. If there's a...
How could a person ever... Must we really? I should... Magic tricks are ultimately just illusion.
Even so, the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of... Since Cal was the deceased, but given that we aren't making much...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be... Guards, please...
We are still examining the items, but we have already We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage. The notebook in his backpack.
The primordial seed.
The note's contents also indicate the notebook has many entries concerning safety. One of these tubes was labeled up. The notes also state that as such, we believe that the defense.
You gotta be kidding!
But something so ridiculous.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence.
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! It is undeniable that further exam... Still, let us guards. Please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney.
Of course. If we uphold this hypothesis...
Right! Like the metal heart! Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that.
The deceased's name is Cap. The water from the primordials. Now it seems like the hook rope. The rope that strung the water. I remember there was some... Lynette was in the magic box. The water from the primordials. The rope that strung the water. I remember there was something... Lynette was in the magic box on... Now it seems like the hook rope. The rope that strung the water... I remember there was something... The water from the primordials...
Ahem! In the original plan, when the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, when the balloon attached to the... Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and but he and
Huh. That does...
That actually links together.
Oh dear.
Now, it seems like the only point... His notes mentioned he had an accomplice.
On that note, the guards have just... I shall now invite him on stage.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we found an identical
What?
That can't be. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal... Linny did not need to take... Having made modification, but upon his return, ultimately, he knocked Cowell. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a... Am I right?
We've used up all the evidence we collect. Is this the end of the road?
Oh no! Paimon can't think of it. Seems...
I think we've all seen enough now. I believe this is indeed... Now then, my good, noble...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject...
Miss, I must ask...
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young... What in the world?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic, but once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth? And wouldn't such a trick be the most... Come on, Linny and Lynette. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
And voila.
Sorry.
Wait, isn't that Hall?
To be clear, I was hiding outside this room. I was just feeling... Where should I begin? Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. I heard that Linny's show. That's how I make a living. But I was noticed at the heart.
Hey! No wonder you look familiar. Liddy even mentioned...
Well, and I thought he even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. So I played along with it. I wasn't going to take that lying down. There was nowhere to run from there, though. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at this...
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear, had I known that, I wouldn't have put—
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need... The strange sound... The flower vase was... Lillian...
And it's Ace! Having been selected out of her panic only intensified. Hearing the commotion, he did not know that Lillian, mistakenly believing that the two broke the flower with no way of escaping. That
she had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina.
I...
Please answer the question.
What? Are you reading my mind? No. I have no further arguments.
Wow! Look at that! She's like a
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, with some modifications to the select to cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would... He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the... He poured the water from the... Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel. If all had gone to plan, realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and... However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes. As for Linny, from this reconstruction... While there is much in Linny and Lillian's, this case at least can... As such...
Great work.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we did... How did you find the...
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know.
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in... I'm sure you know what you must...
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a...
We were supposed to place blame for the serial...
And now that your plan had... Therefore, you would be...
Yes! I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered it can also be made, and we've been in this business for a...
What?
And now he can no longer...
Such ruthlessness.
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Winnie...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end. I guess I didn't approach you with any As for why I'm a... That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave...
The Knave? The one...
That's right. Back when our parents first died, to survive, I took my sister. To my surprise, before long...
So you went from...
That was how But I He would constantly...
That doesn't seem to...
After one I waited a long time. The answer he gave me...
Oh no.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption. I managed to ferret out. All I saw was...
So, she'd already taken care...
That's right. Father, I mean, the Knave, the House of the Hearth. I was hesitant, but she was also...
Oh, So that's how the two of you joined the...
She has gained permission.
So...
That's right. The whole today's case has everyone at hotel to us orphans.
So, from smell...
It's alright. I just hope you can if you should need anything at all.
Bye, Lenny!
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us now?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel... Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides! And give...
Ah, I see. Sorry.
Don't say that now.
Oh, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new Wait, should we have...
Huh?
Well, Anyway, it would just be a meet...
You don't have to...
Oh, wonderful.
All right, then.
Running late again. Running late again. Running late again.
We have put in... If you ever have any...
Time to roll. Get back on track! Again. Hurry up, Brassa!
What? Is Paimon seeing things? Is that a Dodoko? You know, there really is a Dodoko over there. And it looks just like... It looks like Barbalon!
Oh my, what a coincidence this is. Traveler? Paimon?
Why is there something so fishy?
Perhaps as a descender from beyond this world. Hence why most fortune tell, but happily, this particular... And since I had some... Oh yes, and why...
See? Didn't I tell you? Someone with so many friends was bound to recognize them all. Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Indeed, if Alice...
But then you... Besides, as maid, it's the dream of every child to receive wonderful gifts. Go on grand undertaking.
And there's no... So here I am. I don't have time to...
Is that why you've...
Don't worry. I'm not just sitting around.
That's right. And I installed sensors on Barbie's Dodoko. And Dodoko...
What are you doing back?
All right.
When you say...
Back to business. I've even decided how to picture it.
Unfortunately...
Oh, fate is... And as I do hate...
if the traveler steps in to invite.
Reliable as always. For the sake of the party, it's in your Barbie. Why are you
I'm using it.
Is it coming back to you yet, Chi-Chi? Oh, there's no need to apologize. Look, it's Chi-Chi, and she's with the Mellowzine.
Traveler and Paimon.
You know Chi-Chi? Fantastic news! I ran into her while investigating near Lumadus Harbor. Judging...
I am...
Right! Quick thinking. If Chi-Chi had said she was a...
Yes, best.
Wow, this is a happy coincidence for sure. I take it you know Chi-Chi gets like that. Poor child. Since you're such good... We know!
Very long way?
Huh?
Before that, Dr. Baiju took me on his rounds at... Ye something...
Oh! Baiju took you to Yilong Wharf, right? Detective Paimon. Baiju took Chi-Chi to visit... Good thing Paimon and the... Aha! Well... Oh, you're right! Paimon almost forgot about that. Berbeloth? Are you there? Can you hear us?
No need to shout. I've been here. This Seeley's
poor. Oh dear, Barbie, allow me to interject. You're real. Let me take this. Little Chi-Chi, member of the Little Hexen Circle. I'm the mother of your ally, Klee, Auntie Alice.
Nice to meet you, Auntie Alice.
What?
Fortune
That's right. Look at the cards in front of you. Aren't they pretty? That's wonderful.
Is this...
Of course. And because you were so All right, Barbie, break...
No, you don't need to shake me awake. I've been listening the whole time.
That means you're...
It symbolizes there are shackles.
Shackles?
At least on the surface. As for your
Hold up a second. Let Chi-Chi sing. What do you think, Chi-Chi?
This card...
Oh, good girl. You did such a good job remembering Auntie's... If Auntie Barbie has more to say, could you not... Then it's settled.
Bye-bye, Auntie Alice.
Phew. No, that's not important right now. Chi-Chi, let's go find that...
It's time. Chi-Chi should go home. See you next time, Traveler and Paimon. Card. Gift.
Time to roll!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
With sword comes shadow.
Incoming.
Cut to the chase.
Orders given. Orders received. Go.
sacred name, Fortune Preserver, life goes on.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink! Hey!
Orders given, orders received.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming. I came here several times with my father when I was little. But
oh, don't worry.
In that case, I'll go order.
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food.
And if it.
Well,
Yeah. Sure have. Oh, we called this a.
Oh, true.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us?
Right? Yet it was because this was such a...
Ugh. If only that guy could have...
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a... To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that it's easy to guard against and deceive a which is exactly why the Spina di Rose... Those highfalutin folk are not...
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play, don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so... normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia! What are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.